Hi folks, Quincy Mayor Tom Koch here, joined today by our Commissioner of Public Works, Grazioso. Give you an update on the numbers, and then we'll talk a little bit to the Commissioner about some of the activities he deals with on a daily basis. We had a little jump from yesterday. We're up to almost 600 confirmed cases in Quincy, and we have now 51 deaths, almost half of them have related to one of the nursing homes in Quincy. Very sad situation for the families of those loved ones at the nursing home. For that matter, for all those deaths, we extend our deepest sympathy to the families, because I know how difficult it is. First of all, you can't be with your loved one when they're sick and dying, and then of course the restrictions for wakes and funerals and so forth. So difficult times for these families, so our heart goes out to each of them. We have 220 people that recovered fully from the virus, so that's a good stat. And the cases across Massachusetts, I think, are a little over 40,000 at this point. You may have seen that from the governor's updates. Department of Public Works is an integral part of what we do every day. It's really the infrastructure of our city. And those guys, guys and girls, I should say, your workers are out there every day repairing water main breaks, sewer backups. I know in these times that work has to continue. So first I want to thank all those guys, because they're out there as first responders are, and other necessary workers, as they say, essential workers. So we're grateful for all the work they do. But some of the challenges that you've seen, I know we talked a little bit on the program, wipes and different issues that cause some problems. Yael, you want to mention a couple of those things?
Sure. Like we have spoken about before, these sanitary wipes, baby wipes, people flush them down the toilets. It causes backups in your home. It causes backups in our pump stations. So our pump station have grinder pumps that try to dissolve these, and they can't. So what happens is our men now have to go into those pump stations and get down into the pit and manually try to unclog that. It's unhealthy.
But for the people doing this, it could very well happen in their own basement.
Correct.
You don't want that happening.
It causes sewer backups in your home. One of the other issues we have, everyone's home, everyone's cooking. People put grease down their drain. That gets into your sewer lateral, which again causes backups. The worst thing that can happen now is a backup into your basement.
So your cooking grease should put it in a separate container, let it harden, and throw it in the rubbish.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
I remember my mother doing that.
Correct.
And of course, to save that too, you could always do takeout from one of our restaurants. Then you won't have that grease issue at the house as well. But I know that one of the other issues now with people that are using the masks and gloves, we're having a little issue with them being littered.
Masks and gloves we're finding littered all over the city. A lot of issues, they're in parking lots of the supermarkets, and then they get blown around. So we have to go out, we have to clean it up again, which puts our workers in sanitary situations, unhealthy situations. But
it's also so selfish. I mean, really.
Yeah, people, I think they wear their gloves to the market. They get to their car and they're saying, I don't want to bring the germs into my vehicle. So people are just taking them off and dropping them. So we're just asking people, if you have a little trash bag you can keep in your car, or just to try to be, think about others when you're doing this.
Especially in the environment all around us. And I know, work continues. We're opening bids for road reconstruction, sewer main work, water work. You want to mention a couple of those contracts?
Sure.
Briefly?
We're out. We're doing sidewalk replacement work around the city right now. We have road work starting next week. National Grid's been doing gas mains. We're doing sewer work. We're doing water main work. And all our employees are following the state guidelines for safety and health, wearing masks, wearing gloves, doing the things protective, not only for themselves, but for the public.
These streets will be notified, right? Ahead of time before.
These streets will be notified, correct.
Is it on the website as well?
We will get it on the website.
Okay.
Correct.
So the DPW link on quincyma.gov.
Correct.
Okay, great. And by the way, folks, by moving forward on these things, we're saving you money, because we're getting good pricing on these contracts at this time. Across the state, not all communities are moving forward on work. Therefore, we have more people bidding on it, so the numbers are even better. So that's a good thing at the end of the day. We have to keep the infrastructure stuff moving. Finally, just want to say thank you to all who've contributed to the Quincy Relief Fund. I think we're approaching 150,000 at this point, and that's good stuff. That's going to go right back into the families that need help right in our community. So QuincyReliefFund.com if you have, you want to write a check, you want to help us out. And lastly, the hotline for our COVID-19 is 617-376-1288. Any questions, feel free to check in on the hotline. Thanks, Al, for joining us. Thanks
Thank
for
you, Mr.
tuning
Mayor.
in. Stay safe. God bless.